Hey guys, Johnny Trucking here with another video coming, but before we get started, I wanted to give a quick shout out to this video sponsor, Roslyn Scentsy Store. So when I first started truck driving, one of the first things that I bought was air fresheners, the little pine tree ones from you can get them anywhere. Well, what I quickly found out about those, that they don't last very long. They only last maybe about a week, even if that, maybe a couple of days before the scent's gone. And so I was rolling through so many of those. So when I found Roslyn Scentsy Store, I bought a coconut lemongrass air freshener, put it in the truck, and lo and behold, that air freshener stayed fresh for almost a month, if not more. I enjoyed that scent. It was way better than the normal pine tree and black ice scents that we're all used to out here. But if you're looking for something to help freshen up your vehicle, your home, anywhere really, go to Roslyn Scentsy Store. Scentsy is a lot more than just wax candles and air fresheners, by the way. They have many different home cleaning products amongst many other things. So if you're interested in getting rid of that odor, go place an order today at roslynfernandez.scentsy.us, or scan the QR code, or click on the link in the description below. Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Whew. It is a hot Tuesday afternoon here in Louisiana. This is my first drive of March, and I'm already remembering how this all was during the spring and the summer. Like, oh my god, it's so dry and humid and hot, and it's already that way already here just in the second week of March. I'm running down the Bow Bridge here here in Louisiana, just passing by Bow Bridge in Louisiana. This is the spot here where it's about a 17-mile run on this bridge here. And what's the interesting thing that I always find very, very interesting about this particular road here is that, the trucks are supposed to go 55 and everybody else can go 65. But what I've always found interesting about this, now I'm about to get to the end of it already. This is the end of the highway. But what I always end up finding interesting, now this morning actually wasn't too bad. But they'll be like I don't like pushing the limits, because I don't need to get a citation or a ticket or anything like that for going like 10 miles over the speed limit, you know. So I'll usually kick it to about 56, 57, and then I'll just cruise control it all the way on the right lane, and whoever wants to pass me can pass me. But you'll be surprised, I mean, maybe you won't be surprised, but how many trucks will pass you up going like 65 or faster on that bridge. And I'm like, man, one of these days, like, something really bad is going to happen, and I hope I'm not on it when it does. But anyways, so I'm on the way to I don't know if it's pronounced Monee or Monee, Illinois, but that's where I'm headed. I'm assuming it's Monee because it's got two E's, but it could just be Money. I don't know. Anybody from that side of the country might let me know that one. But either way, that's where I'm headed. I started off this drive in Beaumont, and I made it. Actually, I started off this drive in San Antonio, obviously, and then I went to Beaumont to pick up, and then I made it to about Road Bridge before I decided to call it a night. I was getting kind of tired already, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I've been on the road for about 9 hours at that point, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. This thing just needs to get delivered until tomorrow anyway, so I'll do the heavy lifting today, and then I'll do whatever's left tomorrow. So today I'm probably gonna run about 10 hours today. That's my plan, at least. I'm gonna try to run at least 10 hours, see how far I can get in 10 hours, and then after that I'm gonna just whatever I have left, I'll wake up early in the morning and get it done. Exxon over there. And I just did that one maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure that it was a live unload, but it didn't take them very long for what I could remember. They were really, really quick. Their process was really fast. I mean, I was in and out of that place, I think, in like an hour. So that was actually kind of nice. And then from there, I went to Indiana, and that's where I got caught in the middle of trying to get to that shipper in Indiana to get a PM done, which took almost like 15 hours to get done. And just kind of, granted, it didn't necessarily put me behind, it just made it annoying, and I probably could have got home a lot faster had I not had to go through that. So hopefully, knocking on wood with this one, this will be a run all the way up to Monee, and then we'll probably pick up somewhere around that northern area there, in that Illinois, Indiana area. Probably pick up something in that area, and then head back down to Texas again. Head back to Texas, and by the time I'm done with my hours, I'll be back in Texas by probably more towards the latter end of the week. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, but this drive down I-10 is usually not too bad. So I'll be on I-10 for quite some time, and then I think we're going to shift it off to 12 after Baton Rouge. He usually shifts you off onto 12, and then we'll ride 12, and then we'll start shooting. And then we'll start shooting up north the rest of the way. So I don't know. We'll have to see where I end up today. Our fuel stop is about 654 miles away. The second fuel stop, I already did our first one last night. The second one is about 653 miles away. So I don't know if I'm going to make it to that one today. It's okay because I'm not going to run out of fuel before that time. So that'll be fine. So if anything, like I said, I'm just going to kind of time it around the 9-hour mark. I'll probably start looking for places to stop within the hour so that I don't get caught with my pants down, because it's going to be a little bit late by the time I stop. It's probably going to be about 9 p.m. So usually during 9 p.m. it can be kind of iffy on parking situations. So that's why I say around the 9-hour mark of the drive, I'm going to start kind of looking for places to park, so that way I don't get caught with having to park in an area I'm not going to be happy with, or pay for parking for that matter. Alright. But anyways, so this is my drive right now. We'll check back in here in a bit. We're a little bit further down the road. But otherwise, enjoy the scenery of Louisiana for a little bit. It's getting greener. It's the springtime, so you can see the green coming out. But this is what I'm going to be seeing for the next, hour or so until I get to Baton Rouge. Alright guys, so we are in Illinois now. It is about 10:30 at night, and I'm down to my last hour of drive time, so I'm going to go ahead and try to cut it off here. So, made it all the way to Illinois, which is not bad. I mean, geez, 10-hour day. But, oh no! Oh wait, the parking lot's open, and there's no restroom or anything. Well, hell. I kind of didn't want to stop here. Is there another rest area? No. It's the same one. Damn. Here's the thing, though. We can stop here for the night. However, the issue is that there isn't anything over here. I mean, luckily I used the bathroom like maybe a couple hours ago, so I don't think I'll need to use the bathroom. But I mean, let's see what this thing looks like. It said the parking is open, but the restrooms are closed. So let's see what this thing looks like, because I mean, I'm already done for the day, man. Like, I'm tired. I've been rolling for 10 hours. I don't feel like rolling anymore. Let's see. If we can find a place to park, then I can deal with bathroom stuff for a night. Oh my god, the parking situation looks not great. All the off-ramp is taken. That guy's probably going to look and see if he can find one. If he finds one, that's probably going to be... You can't really park right here because...
After a quarter of a mile, go straight ahead and then enter the highway interstate.
Turn her off. Let's see. We might get lucky. Now, like it says, the restroom and everything is closed, but that's okay. We got nature's restroom over here, right? All I need is one. If I can find one, then we're good. That guy just took one right now too, which I was like, hell. I think we might get lucky. Oh, I see he's parking near one. But there might be one right next to him. This is the guy I thought that just pulled in. He may have pulled in a little too tight. I'll let him fix his deal. Yeah, he pulled in kind of odd. So I mean, I'm gonna park next to him because there's no other place to park that I can see. So I'm gonna let him fix his truck real quick, and then I'll be able to get this real easy. But he's like, he's freaking out because I'm right here, I think. But he's got enough room. Like, I mean, I'll honk the horn if it helps him. I mean, I'll honk the horn if it helps him, but he's pretty much got it. He just went in a little too wide. See, so because of how narrow these ones are right here, you do have to kind of take it a little bit, but you don't have to do it too wide. He just kind of took it a little bit wide. So I'll let him kind of straighten himself out. And see how he's kind of turning. He's already straight. What is he doing? Why is he's overshooting now? Oh man, now you're going too far over. If you had it straight, just straighten out your wheels, bruh. Straighten out your wheels right there. We're straight with the, oh no, you're straight. Oh man. See, this is what happens though. I mean, I can relate with this guy. This is what happens when you just, when you've been driving too long in a day, you just kind of lose all sense of your direction. But now it's like don't park it right there because now you're gonna leave me with no space. Like that. I mean, yeah, he got it. I mean, it's kind of wonky, but the good news is that he's gonna give me tons of space over here on this side. I still don't know what he's trying to do. Like, is that where he's parking? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving because I don't know what he's doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and start moving. But really, it's not gonna take me a lot here. See, because I just need to get the trailer around and bring it around to where it doesn't hit him. So start turning it about here. And then I'll float right into the spot while he's messing around and doing his thing over here. All I gotta do is just float into the spot and then I'll be good to go. I'm just watching to make sure my trailer's not gonna take over one of these guys. If it's not, so I can bring it in a little bit more, straighten it out, and then we're Gucci while this guy's still fucking around with this thing. I don't know what to tell him, right? But alright, see, there's the markers right there. We can move up a little bit more if I want. I'm already in the box, and I'm pretty good. So I'm just gonna call it right here. I'm gonna throw it right here. I think we're good to go. That guy, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He overshot the turn. He overshot the turn, and he was just like all over the damn place. So I don't know. Now the restrooms are closed, but I wonder he's still going. That's oh man. Yeah, he came all the way from far. That's all the way kind of in like South Texas. So I mean, he's probably tired as hell. He's probably been driving all day. I get it. It's one thing to like want to be like straight into a spot. Like I get it from that standpoint a little bit. But man, like he's been messing around with that spot for like, I mean, y'all saw like he was messing around with that spot way before I got in, and I just decided to go around it. And it's like, you know, you don't know though. You don't know anybody's situation. You know, somebody could be their first night, first week, first month, or like I said, sometimes you're just out here for way too damn long, and you just get tired and you forget everything. You forget how to do everything. And so yeah, you'll go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you get it the way you want it to. I'm good. I'm in the spot. I'm in the lane. I'm in the lane on both sides. So I mean, as long as that's, I don't need it to be like extremely straight. As long as I'm in the box and no one's gonna hit me, I'm fine. Like I'm good. So we'll call it a night. So from here, what we got left to do is we got to go from here. That's in southern Illinois here. I think this is like Marion. And then I gotta go from here as soon as I get up in the morning, and I gotta go from here and finish this off and go all the way up to Monee, and then we'll see. I mean, I already know what that shipper looks like. I've seen them before, but this will be your first time seeing it. So we'll check back in when we get to Monee. Y'all have a good night. Well, see y'all in a little bit. All right, peoples. We're about to get to our fuel stop here in just a minute. So I had to stop in Mount Vernon to do a fuel stop. Sorry if the thing's gonna get kind of shaky here for just a minute. They say, hey, is it Scan? There's this actual like Scantron car. Remember those Scantrons, like when you were back in like high school and college? They use Scantrons for everything, all the tests and everything. It's kind of funny. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think the entrance to is right here. Yeah. Very, very sudden. I forget. It's like right here. And it looks like right now, looks like we might have one fuel island that may be empty. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. It's a kind of a weird one though. We'll go in right here. Well, there's two of them that just opened up, but this one here is interesting. And I am currently in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and of course it is cold. Started off the day yesterday in Louisiana, and it was about 90 degrees, and now it's about 40. So that's just fantastic. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all something real quick here when it comes to MVT. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about like the fuel stuff with them. I don't know how it is with other companies, but with MVT, they're really strict on like making sure you don't miss your fuel stops and making sure that you do them correctly. So as you can see here on the tablet, it says that I'm supposed to come here to Mount Vernon, which I am, right at the TA, and this is going to be a fill up. Sometimes this will say like 75 or 88 or something. It'll have a different number, and you have to really try to follow that number. In this case, this is just fill. So I'm gonna do a full fuel up, and I'm gonna do and I always do def, because in these trucks the def gauge is not active, and that's because of this here. So I'll leave that there for a second so you can read that just real quick. If you want, you can pause that and read it, but basically it turns off the level gauge, so it doesn't function like it does in other trucks. So this is the one gauge you'll never see change. It'll always stay here. It doesn't mean that it's empty, it just means that it it's not on because of the reason that I just showed you. So they tell you every single time that you do any kind of fill up, whether it's a fill up or whatever amount of quantity of fuel they want you to put, always just top off the def. So that's what I always end up doing. So no matter whether or not I think I need it or not, I always just top off the def. But yeah, so you want to make sure, if you ever work for MVT, this is kind of what they roll off of here. And if you don't do this, and if you miss this stop and you don't do it correctly, they will ask what happened, why didn't you make the stop, and whatnot. And then if you do this too many times, they're going to start penalizing you, and you don't want to get into that. So once I fill up, then all I got to do is just press submit, and then I'm off to deliver to the Exxon there in Monee. But yeah, so I'm gonna go fill up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I made it to the shipper yard here. It's definitely a place that I've been to before. I was just here probably a little less than 2 weeks ago, here in Monee, Illinois, at the mobile distribution center. The driver entrance is right there, so that's where I need to go to. I know you probably can't really see it that well through here, through the window, but it is there. I was trying to get to see if the camera would be able to see it, but it's right there. That's where it is. I was kind of having a hard time focusing, but it says driver entrance anyways. That's where it's at. So that's where I need to go check in here. What they're gonna do is they're gonna give me a door, and then we'll get unloaded here real quick. I think if it's a drop, then they'll tell me where to drop it, and usually they'll tell me just to drop it in anywhere that doesn't have a dock, and then it will be good to go. But we're gonna go see if it's an actual drop and hook or if it's a live unload. So they're gonna tell me right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that now real quick and see what they say, and then we'll come back and get this thing unloaded. All right, so I had to wait a little bit. I had to wait almost about, what time is it right now? About 14. I almost had to wait about an hour to get a door. Got here about 3:30-ish. They didn't have any doors available. This is going to be a live unload, so I had to wait. Only had to wait about an hour for the door, so it's not that big of a deal, but they gave me a door 90. If I remember the last time I came to this place, I think everything above 60 is on the other side of the building, so that's where we're going to go. So we're going to go ahead and travel down there. Last time I remember correctly, that I think the higher numbers on the other side of the docks. I was hoping this would be a drop and hook, but I think the last time I was here, I think it was a live unload as well. I don't think it was a drop and hook. I was trying to remember. I don't think it was a drop and hook. I think it was a live unload as well. I already opened the doors and everything, so everything's good. And it's drums of oil back there. So they're heavy as shit. They're not gonna move around our ships on this little drive. So I don't have to worry about drums of oil falling down out of the truck or anything. So that's why I went ahead and opened the doors, because it's heavy. It's not gonna shift. And I'm only going like 10 anyway, so that's not enough. That's not a high enough speed for things to shift or anything like that. So hauling about 40. This load was about 40,000 pounds. So it was a heavy load all the way over here from Beaumont all the way over here. Luckily, the route that I was on, there's not a lot of hills, so there wasn't a lot of climbing that I had to do, so the fuel mileage was pretty good, and I didn't really have to slow down very much. I stayed at a pretty consistent speed. Sorry about the sun here for a minute. You're gonna see that for just a minute, because it's at that point of the day. So as soon as I turn it here back again, like to set up, you might see the sun for just a tad bit, but hopefully it won't deter from the video here. So I know that the 80s I think are right there kind of in the middle, so they said 90, so I'm gonna go ahead and start taking it this way. This is the one thing I do like about this place, about this side of the wall. It's pretty much empty, like there's virtually nobody here, so you have all this room and everything to play around with. I know the last time I was here, I got into the spot really easy, but man, the guy that was trying to get into the spot that was like 2 over next to me, he had such a difficult time, and I tried helping him that day, and he just, I don't know, he wasn't grasping what I was trying to tell him, and I just kind of gave up. You get to a point sometimes where somebody's not going to understand what it is that you're trying to tell them, that there's no point in wasting your time anymore, because they obviously ain't listening. All right, so I think 90 is actually over here on the other side, because these are all drop ones, so I think 90 is probably over here then. It's probably over there where that truck is. We'll see, take a look. I think I see some. I still don't see any dock numbers yet, so alright, here we go. The dock numbers are coming back, so I can see the dock numbers here. So we're probably right in between that green trailer and that white trailer, more than likely, or right before, it looks like. Maybe we'll see. It said 90. Oh, okay. So they gave us a fun one. So right in between both of these green trailers right here is where we gotta go. So right here in between. So we got to get this pretty perfect on the setup. Luckily, you do have the buffers here on the left and the right, so that's not so tight, but it is still tight, and we still have to be careful about not scraping on this one and not scraping on the other one. So in order to alleviate that, the best course of action here is going to be to kind of take it as wide as I can out, and then so I'm gonna pull up and then go wide, and then come back and try to angle it in, so that by the time I get over here, my trailer will already be pretty much in the spot, and I won't have to readjust while I'm in the box so much. I'm gonna let before I go, I'm gonna let this day cab hold this trailer here because I don't want to be backing up while he's trying to pull it out and do what he needs to do with it. So I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then because I want to need that whole entire angle right there. So I'm gonna let him do his thing real quick first, and then we'll get started with it. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and park for just a minute, let him move out the way, and then we'll get started. But yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. Looking at it, it's got room. Like I said, it's all about the setup and the approach, I think, on this one. Luckily there's tons of room over here, so I can literally take it at a hard angle and then bring it in. Swoop it in. Even where the tandems are at, I still should be able to do it. So clear it out. We got all the room we need. I'll start taking it in now. And like I said, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of hard angle it all the way this way. I'm gonna utilize all of this space. I already know where I need to go, so I'm gonna utilize all of this space here. I'm gonna see if this works. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but I'm gonna take it as far as I can. About right here. And I'm gonna start moving it back. Honky the horn. Alright, so I know where I need to go. I know where I need to put this thing. So then let's go ahead and do it. I got plenty of room over here. I don't have to worry about that. Like I said, I'm getting used to kind of how this truck operates when it comes to backing up. So I kind of know exactly how far I have to go before, like knowing how fast this trailer moves and how fast it curves. I have to be careful not to come in too far on the inside. So I want to play it like that. I can kind of see where it's going, nice and easy. I'm gonna close it up just a bit because it's getting a little too close to that trailer over there. And then now I'm gonna go ahead. I can see the tandem. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it this way. Put it over here. The tandem's kind of tight, so I can pull it a little bit. I can see the tandem's getting into the spot, so now's a good time to go ahead and go as far right as I can. I might have to pull this out a bit because I'm worried about what's going on the other side, but let's see what I can do. So I'm gonna stop it right there for just a minute, and then I'm gonna go and look and see what it looks like on the other side. I should be good because my tandems are right there on the line, so it should be good, but I'm gonna go check it real quick. Alright, so yeah, I might be a little too close already. So this is what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna see how it looks when I pull it back. And we're gonna see. I wonder if it turns quick, then I think we'll be okay. But if it takes a little bit longer to go, I don't know if I will be or not. But we're gonna take it nice and easy and slow. Nice and easy and slow. We're not gonna rush it too much. And I think we should be fine. Start taking it left. A little bit right, because I needed to turn a little bit more. Right now all the way left. it over here. So now what I'm gonna have to do, because it's gonna come in too close like that. So what I'm gonna need to do is pull it out just a bit, about right there. The transmission on this thing is starting to get all wonky on me. Yeah, it's just telling me that there's a transmission fault or whatever the fuck it is. Excuse my language, my friends, but yeah. Alright, so a little bit more this way. There. And now all the way left. Because I'm in the spot, I'm good. I just need to make these real small adjustments. This thing's gonna keep fading over to the left a bit. So just keep it going. It's heavy. That's why it gets angry at me. So now this should be. We have all the room we need over here to move it straight. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna hear that for a little bit. I apologize. As soon as we get this thing turned off, it'll be fine, but it's just gonna get angry at it's just gonna be angry at us for a little bit. It's alright, so a little adjustment here. Straighten it out. And then we should be able to bump this dot just like this. Where it's at. Keep it straight. Should be able to bump the dock real nice and easy right here. Should be a pretty good docking area, so we'll go ahead and see what it does. God, I'm so sorry about that beeping noise, guys. The only way I can get rid of it is by turning the truck off, but we're already almost done, so let's just ride it a little bit. Alright, so now I'm gonna bump the dock. Let me fix that bump a little bit. Go ahead and bump it. Oh, that was a hard bump. I'm gonna go check it to see what it looks like. See if that looks good. So I think it's okay where it's at. The only problem is it's kind of a little bit far away from the dock. So I'm gonna see if I can push it back at all. If I can't, then I'm gonna have to pull it out and move it to the right just a little bit, but we'll see. Let me push it back. Stop right there. Now I wanna go see what it looks like. Okay, so we got good news. It's docked. It's in a really good spot. Moving it back those couple of inches helped, so we should be good to go. But yeah, that's it, guys. So this thing is docked. that wasn't too bad. Everything that I said I wanted to do on that actually worked. I just had to make some readjustments, and it happens, you know. Nothing is perfect, but as long as you get in and you don't hit anything, you're good to go. So yeah, another successful load, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be headed after this, but if I do a video, I might do one on the way back, but we shall see. But this was a good one, nothing too crazy, pretty simple. Those are always great days, good days, so we'll see how it goes going forward, but this was a good one. But yeah, feel free, like, subscribe, leave your comments down there. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active on the comment board. I know I've been kind of lacking on that, but I'll fix that. But yeah, a lot of good things coming up here pretty soon on the channel, so stay tuned. I'll see y'all guys down the road. Be safe out there. Peace.